For over 2,000 years, Hollywood has painted the same picture. Elizabeth Taylor with her striking beauty, Gal Gadot with her modern glamour, countless actresses portraying Cleopatra as the epitome of exotic allure. But what if I told you that the real Cleopatra looked nothing like what you've been shown? Today, we're going beyond the myths, beyond the movies, and diving deep into historical evidence, ancient coins, sculptures, and cutting-edge AI reconstruction to reveal what the last Pharaoh of Egypt actually looked like. And trust me, the truth will surprise you. Let's start with what we think we know. When most people picture Cleopatra, they see an exotic beauty with perfect features, elaborate eye makeup, and flowing black hair. This image has been burned into our collective consciousness by decades of Hollywood portrayals. But here's the first shocking truth. Cleopatra wasn't even Egyptian in the way we imagine. She was Greek, specifically Macedonian Greek. Descende dominates popular depictions. Instead, we see a woman whose features spoke to her intelligence, her political acumen, and her royal bearing. Recent 3D scanning of these ancient sculptures has allowed researchers to create detailed measurements of her facial structure. The data reveals a face that was longer than average, with high cheekbones that gave her a somewhat gaunt appearance, especially as she aged. While visual evidence is crucial, we also have written accounts from people who actually met Cleopatra. And here's where the story gets even more interesting. Plutarch, the ancient historian, wrote that Cleopatra's beauty was not absolutely without rival. This might sound like a compliment, but in the context of ancient writing, it was actually quite measured. A way of saying she was reasonably attractive, but not extraordinarily so. More telling is what Plutarch emphasized, instead of her physical beauty, her intelligence, her wit, and her remarkable ability to speak multiple. Antony weren't based on physical attraction alone. They were strategic political alliances with a woman whose intelligence and resources made her an invaluable partner in the power struggles of the late Roman Republic. The real Cleopatra commanded fleets, led armies, managed the economy of one of the world's richest nations, and held her own in negotiations with the most powerful men in the Mediterranean world. Her appearance was simply the vessel for a brilliant political mind. So why has history and Hollywood gotten Cleopatra's appearance so wrong? The answer lies in our own biases and expectations. For centuries, powerful women have been reduced to their physical attributes, and Cleopatra became the ultimate example of this phenomenon. Rather than celebrating her as the brilliant strategist and capable ruler she was, popular culture focused on her supposed exotic beauty and romantic relationships. The real Cleopatra, with her prominent nose, angular face, and serious demeanor, doesn't fit our modern ideas about feminine power. But that's exactly what made her remarkable for her time. She didn't need to be conventionally beautiful to command the respect of generals and senators. She didn't need perfect features to negotiate treaties or manage an empire. What she needed, and what she had, was intelligence, charisma, and an unshakable belief in her own authority. The next time you see Cleopatra portrayed in a movie or TV show, remember the woman revealed by coins, sculptures, and AI reconstruction. Remember that her true power came not from meeting ancient beauty standards, but from completely transcending them. The real Cleopatra looked like a ruler, not a movie star. And perhaps that's the most empowering truth of all.